Well, what the fuck just happened? What the mother effing fuck just happened? Wow. Shocking. Literally shocking news that we got today. Inigo Martinez is no longer an FC Barcelona player. FC Barcelona play. FC Barcelona player. He has left. He has joined Al Nassr to join and play alongside Cristiano Ronaldo Sui. So congratulations to you, Cristiano Ronaldo Sui. You have gained an incredible defender, which is kind of odd because I'm pretty sure Laporta is still there, right? So they play similar positions. I don't know if he's still there, but if he isn't, cool. Inigo Martinez got a starting spot. But yeah, he's going to Saudi and going to earn a bag. Good for him. Good for Inigo Martinez. I'm definitely happy for him. But it's definitely a confusing situation for Barcelona. Many questions to be asked as to how this happened, why this happened, how it just came out of nowhere. Like, at least I haven't seen any reports in like the last couple months or even this month that Inigo Martinez was leaving. In the past there have been links. There have been links, and he has rejected Saudi links in the past to stay at Barcelona. But now he's gotten in again, and he's left, and he's decided to leave because apparently there was a something in his contract that allowed him to terminate his contract anytime he wanted if he got an offer from out of Europe. And apparently he activated it. He wanted to activate it and leave, which is, fair. Fair. I'm not going to, be upset with him about it. No way so, because not only does this, is this good for him, but it's also good for the club. Obviously the club are going to get some more, registration space, more for wage space for sure to possibly register these players. But the main thing that we're losing with Inigo Martinez is having that incredible center back, that incredible defender that Hansi Flick has trusted all of last season. That's the main concerning thing, and we're losing another defender. We're losing another defender from just the lack of recruitment we've made in the defense in general. Of course, we do have an incredible defense with incredible players, but we could have gone and got more. We could have gone and done better. I've said it all of last season. We should have got more fullbacks. We should have gone, probably another center back. I've said it multiple times, and we haven't done it at all. We haven't been proactive at all in the defense. Of course, considering Inigo Martinez was staying, it would have been great. I wouldn't have a problem. But now that he's gone, there's some concerns for sure. But apparently, he's the one that wanted to leave. There's been things being said that he probably just didn't feel like he was fit enough to play another whole season at a competitive level for Barcelona, which is understandable. He's aging. He's 34 years old, so it's understandable. Like, his time at Barcelona was coming to an end either way. This probably would have been his last season if he decided to stay, but he decided to leave early, which again, kudos to him. Now, considering the player that he is, considering the mentality that he has, considering his importance for the team, I personally don't think that it's something that he decided on his own. Like, I think the club probably talked to him. Like, they probably said, yo, help us out, like, bless it a little bit, come on, go earn a bag, and you'll help us out, you help yourself out, help your family out, and everyone's happy. So I personally think, I'm just using my own opinion, I personally think that the club had something to do with it. They probably just had to talk to him to, like, just offer him something and told him, like, bro, please help us out a little bit here, because Deco has said in the past that we had a lot of center backs, and then someone had to leave. A lot of people were saying at that point, oh, Christensen's leaving because he hasn't played at all, and again, like, his injury crisis since joining Barcelona. But no, it turned out to be Inigo Martinez, like, very late, because we only have 1 week before, 1 week and a couple days before the league starts. So, like, it just came out of nowhere. Now the question to be asked is, what the fucking fuck are we gonna do? Is the club gonna do something? Is the club gonna do something? Because at this point, I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked when it comes to reinforcing, bringing someone in now. Because look how much we're struggling to register players. Now to go and try to sign someone in the last, week before the league starts, it's going to be tough. Especially if you want to go out and get someone, top. Of course, like, whoever they try and sign is probably not going to be the starter or starting, like, center back, just because we do have other players in front who should be starting, like Andres Christensen. This is the one thing I'm happy about, that Andres Christensen is going to get his opportunity. I think 100% he should be the starter, but we'll see what Flick does. We'll see if he trusts Araujo or Christensen or maybe Eder Garcia. You never know. Maybe a little shocker right there. But I think Andres Christensen will be the person next up to take that starting spot from Inigo Martinez, because I'm going to be very honest. When this news came out, it was definitely surprising. It was shocking. I was like, okay, damn, this came out of nowhere, right? But it didn't hit me into it didn't break my heart. It didn't hit me like, oh, we just lost like something major here, like something that would have been so crucial for our season or crucial to our defense. Of course, I'm not gonna negate that Inigo Martinez did incredible last season. Not only was he an amazing center back, but he was a leader. A leader without the armband. That's the kind of player that he is. Understood the system like that. He was such an incredible center back. Like he was, the leader in that back line, not only as a motivator for his teammates, but how easily he just understood the system and convinced his teammates as well, and how to perform that system as well as of the high line and everything. So Inigo Martinez was sensational last season, but it didn't hit me like something like crazy, crazy like when Ousmane Dembele left us or when Neymar left us. Like when they left us, it hit me. It definitely hit me like, wow, we just lost something major here. Of course, Inigo Martinez is a great center back, but I just don't think it's something to like overreact about, like in terms of we lost someone that no one can replace, because I do think Andres Christensen is that level. Like I've said in the past multiple times, you guys can see my last videos, I've hinted, the next person up should be Andres Christensen. I don't think Inigo Martinez should play a whole nother season as the starting center back if he decided to stay. If he did stay, I don't think he should have been the guy to be the starting center back. Maybe at the beginning of the season, but then slowly, just getting put as a role player, getting put as as a substitute, and then bring someone else in, whether it be Araujo or Christensen. But I think Christensen should be the next guy up. Now, it's not to say that they would have immediately got in. They definitely had to fight for the spot, because Inigo Martinez would have been, because he is a great player and he did a great last season. But I do think if he did decide to stay, then slowly he would have been taken out, and then bringing another player, another center back who's obviously a little bit younger, and you could say maybe better, because I've said it, I don't think particularly Inigo Martinez is clear of Andres Christensen. I don't think he's clear of him at all. I think Andres Christensen is an incredible center back. I think on the ball, Christensen is better than Inigo Martinez. I think as a center back overall, I think you can say they're pretty even, but I would prefer Andres Christensen. Like he's shown it since he's joined Barcelona how much of an incredible center back he is. Of course, the problem with him has always been injuries. That's the only problem that he really has. But besides that, he is a great center back. So I'm happy that he's probably going to get more opportunities now going to next season. Hopefully, we'll see Hansi Flick start trusting Andres Christensen, because at the end of last season, he was getting game time. He was getting playing time. He was starting, a couple games, and he was showing that, hey, he understood that system way better than Ronald Araujo. So, I don't know. But, yeah, at least for me, Andres Christensen should be the next guy up. But, of course, the worrying thing is now that we're losing another center back, right? Because right now we only have Araujo, Andres Christensen, Pau Cubarsí, Eric Garcia, and if you want to call Jules Koundé another center back too option, go ahead, but he's playing as our right back, right? And there was also links to Hector Ford potentially leaving as well. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think it's pretty stupid, because it's not like we're losing or we're getting a majority or a good amount of free space and wages with Hector Ford leaving, because it's not like he earns a lot. He earns nowhere near like the top players do at Barcelona. So in my opinion, he shouldn't leave, because I think he has a lot of potential and can definitely be someone good for us later in the season, or potentially in the future as well. He's still very young, right? So he has a lot of great qualities. So I don't think we should get rid of Hector Ford. I've said this multiple times, but if we do get rid of him, that's even further question marks as to what is Barcelona doing, how bad is the situation, and are they going to do anything? Because if Hector Ford does leave, eventually, if he does leave before the season starts, we need to prioritize getting a right back 100%. 100%. We need another right back. And then at that point, put Koundé as a center back, or bring another center back in. Those are the options right now that Barcelona have. Bring another center back in, or bring a right back in. Which, looking how close the transfer window is about to end, and looking how close the season is upon us, is looking difficult. Like, I really don't understand what's going on here. Like, it's very confusing. It's very frustrating. Like, you would think everything's cool and dandy, coolio. Oh, everything's good. We're going to dominate next season. But then there's always those question marks. There's always those concerning things. And as a manager for Hansi Flick, like, just like even more concerns for him. Like, he knows he has a great squad, yes, but then when you lose these kind of players as well, like, it hurts. It hurts, and it makes you question, like, what the fuck? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? What is the club? Why isn't the club not supporting me? Right? Of course, we're in so many terrible situations right now where the club is just like struggling, like it's struggling a lot, and this is one of the effects of the struggles that Inigo Martinez had to leave. So kudos to him, kudos to him. He's done an incredible job. Again, just to praise what an incredible player Inigo Martinez was for us. But now he's gone. We have to let him go. He's gone. Good luck to him in Al Nassr. He's going to help Cristiano Ronaldo potentially win a trophy over there in Saudi. We'll see what happens. But again, kudos to him. Thank you for all he's done for us. But now we're going to look ahead and see what Barcelona do. Are they going to be proactive? Are they going to do something? Or is I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't mother effing know. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about the video. What do you guys think about Inigo Martinez leaving Barcelona? Are you worried? Are you scared? Are you upset? Are you crying right now? Are you going to cry yourself to sleep? Won't you get on your baby? But yeah, let me know down in the comments all that below. Make sure to like, subscribe, favorite, hit the notification bell for every time we upload. Show your friends love football. And I'll see you